Hey, welcome back to another massage gun review. And what I have here is probably the most powerful massage gun I have.
Let me show you what power means. You can see on the right that the ripples are deeper and faster.
This is the Everyfun M3 Pro. They have produced other massage guns before, and this is their latest one. You can see it's 25 volts versus what you normally typically see in massage gun as 16 volts. And what that means is it's capable of charging fast, and this has 6 batteries. This gun is huge, and you could immediately tell the difference in terms of power and RPMs. And for those who definitely use this, would definitely appreciate the power of this. So what I mean by that is I normally use this, and this doesn't require a lot of power to actually create a lot of pressure at this very tippy point to actually break down the fascia tissues that I have clinging on to my muscles. So this is why something like this would be perfectly fine for me. It's portable. I could take it anywhere with me. And if I were to go climbing, I could then, on the side, use this in the between workouts, and then in between climbs, and then that would be it. But I'm at home now, and maybe I need something that is quicker, faster, in terms of recovery and getting the job done. And that's when you could have something big and powerful. So let me just show you the features here. You probably noticed that first off, it has an American plug. I'm based in the UK, and then they solved the problem by putting this adapter. I mean, it's not something I would personally like because I tend to use this at home, but if you travel, I guess this is what would be perfect for you. So let me just further ado, just carry on with the features. So first off, there's no switch at the bottom, which is great. Usually they have a switch here you got to turn on, and then you got to turn this on. So to turn this on, you just got to hold this, and this shows you how much power it has in the battery. And then to go to your levels, normally you go to the highest level, I have to click 5 times. And that's it. So that's the sound. And I want you to hear the difference between this and this. This is actually a bit louder, but you could definitely hear this. Yeah? So for its size, I think it's done a great job in suppressing the sound on this. It's pretty good. And I feel the air coming out from the back vents here, which is fine. So let's talk about the design of this. So great work on the switches. I only need 6, I have to hold this down, 5 clicks to get to where I want. It's not the best, but it gets pretty quickly rather than the ones that you got to turn the bottom switch, turn it on, and you got to dial up to like 30 stages. That's just too long for me. Notice that the T shape is more angled. So this is a pistol grip. And this is definitely good for people who are trying to help you do the massage. The reason why pistols are designed the way they are is it forces you to slide your hand to the very base of this. It's angled, right? It's really awkward to have it like here. So it forces you to slide it up here. This is really good if you have partners or if you're doing it on your legs, your arms, but it will get tricky when you're doing it on the top of your shoulders or your back. And for those guns, I definitely recommend, if you do your back often, have something like a V shape like this, so then you could bring it into your body a lot more. But since this you could grip on, you could actually just hold on to this and then push it to your back as well.
Here's a tip to apply pressure at your lower back. You could lean the gun against the back of your sofa or chair.
Notice that also the box design here. Just going on to the box design. You put this here, and there's no space for you to hold the attachment. I really wish that there's a box big enough that in the future that I could always keep attachment here, or at least the small one, at least my favorite one, just leave it in there so I could just take it out, so I don't have to remove the attachments all the time and then have to plug it in. I mean, that's just time wasted again all the time. But overall, it's well organized. There's every slot for every attachment, which is great. Some of them, they usually just give you like a bag and you just put it in there. By the way, this does come with a bag. Here is a nice bag to hold the gun. And what I noticed here is it has an extended warranty of 3 months, and it also gives you 5 head replacements. So you can get these extra heads if you activate the warranty, or at least they claim that, so that, these are the first things that you lose, these heads. And then they give you extra ones. You don't have to worry about that. Warranty is definitely important. That's what I look into when I see products. It shows that they're really, behind their products in terms of reliability. And also, yeah, do check how responsive their customer service is. And I have looked at the reviews, and they do respond to comments, etc. So they're quite active on this. Okay, to the accessories. So these are not new. This is quite interesting in that it's much cushier. So take a look at this. So you have this, and then you put it in here, and then you create a new head, which is quite interesting. So now I wonder, can I put this here and then close the lid? Not quite. I gotta take this apart. And then so I could put it together again. I mean, somewhat. Oh, this works. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so this is meant to be for like joints around the your elbows, your knees, which I think it's quite useful. What it does is it dampens enough so that you could work around the joints there, which could hurt sometimes. And then you do still want blood flow around it, or actually to loosen your joints up. I think this is a good idea. By the way, this charger is 100 volts to 240, so it's international. You could use it around the world. And yeah, like I said, it's 25 volts, 25.5 volts and 1 amp. So I'm going to do my famous vibration test, and this thing unfortunately has a pistol grip, so I can't really stand it. Oh, I also feel air coming out from here, so this is also a vent. So the next best thing I could do, yeah, it's gonna fall over. The next best thing I could do is put it on its side. And you can see that it stays relatively stable. In fact, in my hand, the vibration is quite minimal. It's quite good. You can still see my hand. And notice that the dots are relatively stable. So it is very well designed in terms of stability. Yeah, you can see that. You can see my hands. It doesn't vibrate. So well done on that. Let me just let me just turn this off and pop this at its highest. This is a lot smaller, of course. So I feel a little more vibration on this. Well, that's because this is a lot smaller, and this motor is, right here where it's transferring all this. And if I were to pop this on, it definitely breakdances more. And so yeah, you could definitely feel the vibration here. If you hold it here, it's a little better. It's a little better, but still, yeah. I was about to say I'm trying to compliment on this, but I couldn't. For sure, there's vibration here, but since the vibration is right at its core stem, it's okay. What I mean by that is normally you have to hold the gun like this and you end up fatiguing your wrist. Right here it's fine because it's moving your entire arm. Yeah, but overall, yeah, in comparison, this is a job well done in terms of padding out the vibrations, and you won't hurt your wrist as much. And this is a pretty big gun. So yeah, if you like to see more of these reviews, just like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.